Hello everyone, I'm Jamie, and today I want to walk through some of the basic skills for tying on fishing lures or fishing tackle. Now I've had a lot of clients reach out and ask, how do I tie on my hook, my lure? And so I want to walk through some of the basic knots that I use and that will ultimately set you up for success out in the field. So the first knot I want to show you is very similar to the Rapala knot or the fisherman's knot. But this knot, Gary actually taught me, and it's one we use all the time now. So I want to show you, I actually have this a little bit more enlarged so you can see. So pretend this is the eye that a lure or a hook would be on. And I have some high-vis type line that will help go through this knot together. So how we start is you're going to feed the line through the eye itself. And when you pull that tail through, you're going to have I like to have a lot of the tail. I know you can be wasting line, but ultimately allows you to have a better grip on everything and helps you tie a lot easier. So when you twist the eye around, you'll want to twist that about 5 or 6 times, and you'll see that twist within the line. You're going to take your tail that you have and actually come back through your loop that's right at the eye. While holding your original loop, then you're going to feed that tail through that as well and pull through. Once you pull through and pull the line itself, it'll slide down to the eye, and that's locked in place. Then you'll just cut that tail off, and there's your knot. And again, this is similar to the fisherman's knot or the Rapala knot, but this is something that Gary actually taught me, and a knot that we use while tying on fishing gear pretty often. The second knot I want to show you, I call the Uncle Tom knot. So in the summers, my mom would actually bring me up to Minnesota to visit family, and a lot of times we went fishing. And my Uncle Tom I went fishing with a lot, and he showed me a lot of the basics. So this is the knot that he taught me. And I use this knot often on bigger lures like jitterbugs, poppers, any of that topwater stuff that we used a lot. But this is very similar to the Palomar knot, but as I like to call it, the Uncle Tom knot. So how you tie this knot is you actually fold the line over just like this. And you feed it through the eye, and once you feed it through the eye, and again, I like to give myself a lot of tail just for to have enough room. So you're going to feed the loop itself through the center, just like this. And once this loop is fed through the center, then I'm actually going to take that loop and grab the eye itself and feed that through. So once that's fed through, then you're going to tighten this knot by pulling the tail and the line itself, and that will help you cinch it down. So once that's cinched down, nice and tight, then you'll cut that tail off, obviously, and that is good to go. So again, I call this the Uncle Tom knot, or this is similar to the Palomar knot. So those are the 2 basic fishing knots that I like to use. Again, we went through the Rapala or fisherman's knot, which is what I call now the Dykeman knot. That's the one that Gary showed me, and I use that quite often when tying on terminal tackle, as well as the Uncle Tom knot. So that's similar to the Palomar knot. And the Uncle Tom knot I like to use on bigger lures such as the jitterbug or poppers. So those are the knots that have been really my tried and true and set me up to be successful while fishing. And I hope that walking through those knots helps you feel more confident when tying on your lures and fishing gear. For more educational content, subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Check out more information, including blog posts and product recommendations at solitudeboulevard.com.